Cards by Christine here with you for Paper Pumpkin.
Hi guys,
Brief visit from a guest.
Brief visit. I'm going to work on staining in the stout room. Yay! So you guys have fun with Kelly.
So we have Paper Pumpkin tonight. I cannot believe we are that far into the month that we are already doing Paper Pumpkin, but here we are.
Don't forget about that.
I've got lots of things to talk about, guys. So where shall we begin? Oh yeah.
You can show these off to people too. I'll come back and get them later.
Sounds good.
Yay.
Yep. It's like
Fun
show
stuff.
and tell, announcements.
Yay.
Everyone's chatting around the coffee table kind of moment. So we have several things. Let's flip her down. Look at this. We got things to talk about. First of all, Snowy Wonder ink, paper, scissor. There was a little flub up in the communication and in the tabulation. So some people may have been told that there was not any kits left. And in recalculating, combobulating, we have discovered that there is more. So if you were told that you cannot have a reservation or a kit or whatever for the Snowy Wonder ink, paper, scissors, that is incorrect. Please reach out to Christine again and let her know that you are interested in it. And maybe you never reached out in the past, but you're seeing these and how stinking adorable they are. So there's that. There's that. A little snow globe shaker card. And oh, look it. It's another shaker card. This one's got a penguin in it. So cute. And then this one's a candy cane cuteness. So know that there are kits still available for the Snowy Wonder ink, paper, scissor. If you are interested, please reach out. That's thing one. Thing two is, I think this was Stamp-A-Stack. There's a stack, so that sounds about right. Look how stinking pretty these are. I signed up. I very rarely sign up for classes, not because I don't want to, just because I don't have time. But look at this, like the gold foil and some embossing. Cutesy little red truck action. And let's see here. I'm thinking this is 8 cards. I'll count when I'm done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's an undetermined amount of cards. And they're all Christmas cards, which everyone needs. So check it out online if you're interested in more information. These cards are awesome. 10 out of 10 would recommend. There's almost all of them, if not maybe all of them, have gold foiling on them, which is just so fun and pretty. So check those out. And then we've got some hot off the press, as in like so hot off the press that I just photographed them. There's no cover photos, no collages, no nothing yet. But these Zinnia cards are for Let's Just Stamp, pretty certain. And I was drooling over them, okay? So the zinnias themselves are beautiful, but I went to school for graphic design, so the typography on here is just amazing. Like, look at this. I love it. So, Celebrate Thinking of You is for our purple card. The pink and blue card. And look at this background. I don't even know what this background embossing folder is, but I love it. And here's the inside for that one. And then this is my favorite. I don't know why. Probably because the bright cheery colors, and then check out this inside. Boom. Thank you. You know what? If you don't have a lot to say and you never know what to write on the inside of a card, this is the set that you need to get, because it's got big sentiments and it's so pretty. So that is the Let's Just Stamp, I'm pretty sure, for December. You'll see soon in the cover photos. And then Utterly Adorable. I didn't know what to think of otters, and I am absolutely in love. Like, just so stinking cute. And look at all of this die cutting detail. It's so pretty. Look at him. I love this background, and this color scheme is so pretty. Oh, I love you lots. So cute. Well, you're going to see the inside of this one because it nearly fell out. Look at that. And there's even like some twine, braided twine unraveled over there. So cute. I love it. And then that's not it. So this is something that Chris and I have been working. Hello. There's a cat. What are you looking for? No. Okay. The cat's in charge right now. All right. This is something that Chris and I have been working on for at least a few weeks, and we're both very excited about it. This is what I am calling the encompassing sheet. I don't know if anyone else is calling it that, but I'm calling it that because that's what I have it saved as in a file name in my resources. But it's got a brief description of like what the classes are. It's got the abbreviation in case you ever see it referenced by abbreviation somewhere and you don't know what it is, how many cards it is, who teaches it, whether it's in person, porch pickup, YouTube, all that stuff. Hi. Yeah, we're gonna move you. Sorry, kitty. We'll see if she comes back. Okay, and then the cost and the cost. So the cost for all the different ways. If you're in person, minimum order. If you're getting it mailed, minimum order. You can find this. Let's see if I can find it. Here's the real test. Sorry, my phone is set up a little different. Cards by Christine. It's in the resources tab. And then I'm just going to guess here that it's the offerings overview, and it is. So it's the first thing on the resources tab. I'll go back there. Resources, Cards by Christine, offering overview. Yes, I want to download it again. And this thing is likely not going to change because it doesn't have dates, it doesn't have pictures, it doesn't have specific cards on it. It is just the overview of everything that's offered. We're on version like 13 now. So this is a couple of versions ago, the printed copy, but the final copy has this cute little beehive on it, which denotes that that particular class is free with a minimum purchase. And then when you look at the whole thing, you know which ones are free with a minimum purchase. Some of them are not, but then you know from a glance what are. And then on the back, we've got other things, our online only classes, the past classes where you can find past classes that are still available, use stamp sale, DSP sampler, product share swapping, retreats, and then here's the events that are available only to Be Happy Stamper members. So it is awesome. So obviously I'm sure you can't quite tell everything about it from just by looking at what I have on the screen for you, but it is great. Check it out. That's where you can find it. It's on the Cards by Christine website under the resources tab. And it's that overview. Now let's see. I never checked to see if I was actually live, so let's do that. Hello, everybody. Okay, great. I am live. This is everything. Hi, Sherry, Melanie. Oh, yum. Pizza. That sounds great. Hello, Susan and Cindy. Thank you so much for joining. Let me get this plugged in because this thing does not last very long. Okay. So, I talked about a lot of things. I don't know if I covered it all. I think I did. So let's make some paper pumpkin. So, very exciting. The box is beautiful. Not that, like, you know, obviously, well, you know, a lot of people do keep the boxes, to be honest with you. They make for great, like, this one looks like it's wrapped up. You could, like, put a gift in it or something. Or what I used to do, here's a fun little trick. What I used to do is take my, oh, these are big. Oh my goodness. So yeah, spoiler alert, we're making stockings, not cards this time. Oh my gosh, this is fun. Okay. But while we're talking, you can pop the box apart just like you would when you fold it down to put it in the recycling bin. And then you can flip it inside out. And then you have just a plain box. And then I use these for organizing a ton of different things. Don't mind me. Okay, so once you have it all flipped inverted, you just put these, I know you can't see this one right now because it's off the screen, but you put these two tabs in, and then you flip it like that, and then you have a generic craft box. Very non-discreet, can use it for literally anything. That's what I did with all my paper pumpkin boxes because, you know, I couldn't get rid of them because it's a good box. And they just started stacking up and stacking up and stacking up. And so I decided to get creative with them and actually use them for things. They would make great storage for ribbons or embellishments or lots of different things. So there you go. That's the box. Now, let's open it and see what we got. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're making 8 stockings. It looks like. We might not be making 8, but the kit includes materials for 8 stockings. Bah. Okay. Oh my gosh, I am just so excited. This is gonna be fun. Okay, so we've got stamps. So we've got filled with joy, sending lots of cheer, Merry Christmas, to from Santa, Holly Jolly, a set of 3 hanging ornaments, and then we've got, this is 6 stars all together, or like shines, and then a first, then a line that's dotted dashed, a line that's hand-drawn stars, and then a loop-de-loop line, which is so cute. Okay, so those are the stamps we have. Also, just an FYI, we do still have some on hand, so if you are interested and you did not get your paper pumpkin kit, let us know. We've got a couple that we can offload yet. This month's color is Poppy Parade. Then here is what we're making. We are making 4 stockings with tags, so I love that. And then on the back, you got a lay flat of what we're all going to go through, contains supplies for 8 projects. The colors in this kit are Flirty Flamingo, Pool Party, Poppy Parade, Shaded Spruce, and Berry Vanilla. Then, as with all of the kits we've had recently, there is a coordinating die add-on kit, and I think the one that corresponds with this one is probably the Mary, if not the tag, or both. But it's kind of cool. They correspond with, I think it's quarterly, so October, November, and December, I think. Okay, so then we have 8, they're red safety pins, but they've got a little like hoopy loop on the safety pin. Oh, we're just making up words tonight, okay? So let's see what we got here. That is a red hoopy loop. We also have dimensionals, mini dimensionals, and glue dots. And then we have 8 tags. We have 2 of them in, well, I'm guessing Flirty Flamingo and 2 of them in Pool Party. Then we have, oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. So the ornament toppers are foil, and then each of the ornament each of the ornaments have some gold foil accent on them. So those are cool. And that's it. We got some pretty simple kit. Well, okay, not simple in a bad way, but not so much for pieces. Then here's what we came for. Here are the stockings. So it looks like we're gonna just fold these under, and that's how we're going to get the pretty tops, printed tops, and the rough edges around the stocking. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. I love them. Okay, now also I am going to bring in, just like I always do, my block and my stamp pad. So give me a second. Well, I don't know where my Poppy Parade is, so you know what? This is a first. I'm going to be using my Stamp and Spot. Now, typically, I would grab my own stamp pad because I have access to all the colors, but Poppy Parade is in high demand this season. It is obviously a shade or tone of red, and it is Christmas season. So it is Christmas card making season. So we are using all of the reds and greens to make Christmas cards. So it's somewhere back there, and I'm not going to waste all your time looking for it. But you get a spot in every paper pumpkin weep, and you are guaranteed to not duplicate a spot every 12 months. So if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you will not get Poppy Parade in the next 12 months, and you did not get it in the previous 12 months. So it's a nice way to build your ink collection. But typically I do bring in my own stamp pad because I like the Stampin' Up! Stamp pads better. They have a foam pad instead of the fabric of the spot, and it's obviously got a larger stamping surface. But other than that, you don't have to own anything when you get a Paper Pumpkin or when you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, because the first time you subscribe, you get a clear block that is a D block, I think, and all of the stamps are guaranteed to fit on that D block. And then you also get the inks that you need every time. So it's completely a self-contained kit, which is great. It's a great way to get into paper crafting if you've never done it before. And it's a great way to build your inventory because every time you get a spot and a stamp set, which mine's down there. So anyways, that's the gist on that. So let's open up our instructions and see what we're doing. Holy man alive. So there are 4 different ornaments. No. Yes, there are 4 different ornaments. So we are going to be making 2 each of 4 different stocking designs. So let's see what that looks like. I'm going to just go ahead and flip all of the stockings over. Because that is a necessary step. So I ran some errands before class tonight. And it's crazy out there, guys. There were so many people in the grocery store. I'm like, oh my gosh. It is like last minute Thanksgiving prep. Hardcore. And I was just amidst the chaos. And I had some donations to drop off at the thrift store. And then I have been on the hunt, guys, and if anyone out there is able to help out, I would be indebted to you forever. My son, he's got, we don't need labels, but he has some level of autism, and he is obsessed with sloths, and has been his whole life. He's 6 going on 7. And it's funny, his godmother, for his first Christmas, gave him a Black Friday sloth plush that Fleet Farm, story time, every Black Friday, Fleet Farm does a free stuffed animal for the first 500 visitors. They've been doing it forever. I mean, for a really long time. The penguin this year is super cute. My dad showed it to me, and it's like, I don't need to go Black Friday shopping, but I kind of need this penguin. But anyway, so she had gotten him, the year that he was born, a sloth from Fleet Farm Black Friday shopping. And it was given to him for his first Christmas, which is adorable because I still have my teddy that I was given on my first Christmas, and I just, it warms my heart. And he took to it, and that is his stuffy. And over time, I have gotten backups of that sloth. I probably have 5 or 6 of them now, and that's great. But he loves all sloths. So he has fallen in love with, we call it baby sloth, and I'm trying to find a picture of it because I have my friends, as in like my parents, grandma and grandpa, are on the lookout for a backup because we've lost it a few too many times now. And so I've been, every time I make a donation at the thrift store, or every time that I go to a thrift store, I am out there searching for baby sloth because we need a backup, and I just cannot. It's funny, I have found so many others, and of course now when the pressure's on, I'm not gonna find it. So anyways, I will find it and I will show you a picture of it, and then if any of y'all just have one sitting around, because the reason that people might have it is because it's from a McDonald's Happy Meal from 2021, I think. And I didn't know that he was going to get obsessed with it. Otherwise, I would have gone crazy about looking for them then. And I found so many. It was part of a collection that was all animals. They were Thai Beanie Boo little plushies in the Happy Meals. And I've found so many of all of the other animals, and I just can't find the sloth. It's super cute. I'll show it to you in just a minute. But we're going to start stamping. So, let's see here. Oh, okay. So we are going to do a pool party tag and a flirty flamingo tag with each of the different ornaments. So let's pop out. I think we're just going to do the whole kit because why not? All right. All right, so all the tags are punched out, and I think that's all I'll do for right now because we're gonna start stamping. Okay, so we have Filled with Joy. So that's, oh wait. Oh my goodness. So I see 2 pink filled with, I mean, obviously you can make any and all of the tags however you want them. But I'm just trying to make the kit how the kit was intended to be made. So that's, I'm going to start by stamping all 8 of the tags. Let's just knock that out right away. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get this little stamp pad open. I haven't had to open one of these in so long because I always use a real stamp pad. That's okay. Oh, it's only perforated on one side. Okay, so filled with joy. I'm gonna put that on the bottom of 2 pink tags, and then we're gonna do all the sentiments first, and then we're gonna add the stars and starbursts next. Okay, filled with joy goes here. And here. Okay. Here's my chamois. Got a hot mess going on. Sorry guys, I am just trying to get everything together. Okay, let's do this. Chamois. Oh good, it's moist. Okay, so that's 2 pink ones, and then we have Holly Jolly, which is going on 1 blue one. I didn't do this the last time, but I do like to stamp the stickiness off. I do notice that, like, the first one I stamped looks a little marbly, and I don't know, it's my own personal philosophy, but I always feel like the first time you stamp with a fresh photopolymer stamp, if you don't stamp the stickiness off of it, it can look kind of marbly. So that's my hypothesis. Am I right about it? I don't know. Let's find some comments. Okay. All right, next we are going to do From Santa, and that is going on 1 blue tag. Oopsies. Okay. Oh, this is a pile. Okay. Then Merry Christmas. Okay, Merry Christmas is going to go on 1 pink tag. I keep forgetting to stamp the stickiness off. Okay. Sending Lots of Cheer is going to go on the 2 remaining blue tags. Now, of course, like I said, you can stamp whatever sentiment on any of these that you want. I'm just making the kit how the kit was intended to be made. And then last but not least, we have 1 pink tag left, and we are going to put the to and from on it. Now, this is the only one that I'm doing left aligned, obviously because you want to put names after to and from. The rest were all just centered, and all of them are stamped on the bottom portion of the tag. Now, we are going to bring out the embellished stamps. So, the 6-piece sparkle, and then the kind of firework looking thing. I'm going to start with the 6-piece sparkle and our Holly Jolly Filled with Joy. Well, nope, one at a time. So I'm just following along the side here. So where the ornament sits depends on where and how the starbursty type of embellishments are put. So I'm just following right down the left-hand side of the booklet. So Holly Jolly is first, and we've got our 6 stars, and we're just gonna put one of them in the upper right-hand corner. Then we have Filled with Joy on pink. And we're going to put one a little cockeyed in the upper right and one straight right off the corner of the sentiment. Okay? Then on the Merry Christmas pink tag, we're going to have one that is, so I would say the stars go left to right would be like the normal orientation. We're going to rotate it almost 90 degrees. Not quite, but almost. And then we're going to have one pretty straight, just cocked a little up. Okay. Then Sending Lots of Cheer. We've got 2 blue ones, and they're both going to have stars on it, and they're both going to have one in the upper right and lower left just above the sentiment. Okay. Now we're going to clean that stamp off and move to the firecracker-y type one. Which are these, so from Santa, we're stamping this 4 times. So centered on the top, off to the right, off to the left, and then centered above the sentiment. Okay, then we have to and from. We're going to have one centered in the middle. We're going to have one off to the left and one off to the right. And then Filled with Joy. This one, this might, this one's supposed to have stars on it. Okay. Oopsies, I missed one. So many, many more have the 6-piece shine. 6 of the 8 have that, as compared to only 2 of them have the fireworky looking thing. So Filled with Joy goes here. And wow, she's spinning down here. Okay. Now I think we are done with the stamping. Put the cover, oopsies. Put the cover back on the ink. Clean the stamp and put the stamps away. So then we move on to, oh, just kidding. We're not done with the stamps. Hold your horses. Okay, next we're gonna punch out all of the ornament pieces. this is gonna take a little bit. I love the gold accent. It's just such a minor detail that adds so much fine beauty to the cards. I'm gonna pop these out right away. I've been having nerve issues in my right arm. Don't know why. It's somewhat frustrating, but my arm is all tingly right now, so don't mind me. Okay, so let's make a pile of junk, a pile of ornament tops, and a pile of ornaments. So I was talking about how much I like this color scheme, and it's really cool. So obviously the stockings just are a very natural color. I don't know what I would call that. It's just a natural craft color. So the ornaments are very vanilla, which is really pretty. It kind of gives a soft feel to the whole kit. Okay. So while we're punching these out, I only have 2 more toppers left. Those are the hard part. Let's do this. Oh no. Okay, then this becomes garbage. These become garbage. Okay, so now this is cool. I'm a fan of this. We're laying our ornaments out, and we're gonna add some lines to them. So let's partner them up. Oh, shoot. Maybe? Okay. So there's 4 different designs. Now, where did I put my stamps? Right here. Okay. So, for the first ornament, that's not even this ornament. They all look so much alike. Ah! Okay, so for the first ornament, we are going to take the double bulb ornament with the circles on it, and we are going to take the loop-de-loop stamp. Oh, wait. Okay. We're going to hold our horses because Kelly is not good at taking her time and following directions. So, one of this is going to get stamped with the loop-de-loops. The loop-de-loops are also going to go on the bottom of 2 of these and diagonally across one of these, and on the bottom of all of these. And from what I can tell, there is 1 extra of each ornament. So I like the loop-de-loops, so I'm going to double up on some of these. Okay, so this loop-de-loops. Okay, and I'm a fan of this, so we're going to do one at a time. We're going to start with this one. We are going to go across the top with the loops going down, and then we're going to flip it over and have the loops turning up. So cute. Okay, we're going to do it again. Thank goodness for photopolymer stamps. Only reason this works well. Okay, then we are going to do it along the bottom of one of these. And the loopies are gonna go up, just in this small little section down here. Okay. Then the loopies are gonna go in the diagonal here, curved, like swooping down. I'm gonna do a second one of that. Beautiful. And then some looping up, some looping down, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, it does not matter which way any of these go, but along the bottom of this ornament. Okay, so that's the loop-de-doops. Now, these four ornaments are done. These still need more. So, clean out our stamp. And next we're going to do the hand-drawn stars. Okay. Hand-drawn stars are going to go top and bottom of one of these. Ugh. A little crooked. That's okay. Hand-drawn stars are going to go through the bottom of this. Okay. Diagonally through one of these. Okay, so that goes on the done pile. And then across the top of two of these. Okay, clean that off. And then we're going to go to the dot and dash line. Okay, now this is going to go across the top of, oh boy. So So this is a really thin stamp, so it's easy to get it crooked on the black. So just make sure when you're mounting it that it is as straight as you want it to be. If you don't get too worked up about it, that's totally a-okay. Okay, just putting the last lines, getting the cat hair off. Okay, now we are done stamping. False alarm before. Cover up the ink. Okay, that was good. Now we're gonna assemble some ornaments. And I'm gonna take a drink of water. All right, my friends. Okay, stamping is done. All the ornaments get the toppers glued on them. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So, for your reference, there are more ornaments than there are toppers. There's 1 additional topper and 3 additional ornaments. 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 additional ornaments? I'm not quite sure. So let's start by, I'm going to use liquid glue. Full disclaimer, that is my favorite adhesive. I don't like using glue dots. However, of course, if that is all you have, that is what you should use. Okay, so we're gonna just follow the instructions. I'm gonna slow down and glue the ones we're supposed to use, which is this one. Okay. And then this one. Okay, then we're going to the peaky ones. This one and this one. You guys. I trimmed my fingernails. I did. They're still too long. Okay. And then this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, so these are the extras. And then there is one lucky ornament that gets capped off. So I like this one. Okay, let those dry. 3 additional ornaments that can go off to the side. Now, we are going to match up ornaments with tags. And it looks like, consistently from top to bottom, all of the ornaments are getting 4 dimensionals. So I'm going to flip these all over. Each ornament is getting a dimensional at the north, south, east, and west points of a compass. So you know what that means. We're going to have dimensional backs everywhere. I must have glue on my pinky because I keep picking things up. Okay, we're moving right along. This was the extra one. So, it's all right. We'll use it. I was like, why do I have 9? Alrighty. Now, flip them all over. They're probably all dry by now. Ah. Okay. Now we're going to start with Holly Jolly in blue. Boom. Found it. Okay, Holly Jolly in blue gets this ornament. And now, those little pinny thingies that I was talking about in the beginning, they're going to go through the ornament top and the tag hole. So we need to make sure that they line up. And of course, in doing so, that we don't cover anything important. You guys. Oh! Okay, so I didn't do something wrong, but I did something wrong. Get out your stamps. Always have them on hand. Grab your 6-star shine. Ink it up. And put some stars down here. And what I mean by I didn't do it wrong, but I did it wrong, is on the instructions when they're walking you through stamping, it's not noted to stamp down there. However, on the picture, and I could tell when I stuck it down that it looked kind of empty down in that corner. I'm like, well, why isn't there a stamp down there? Miscommunication. That's why. Okay. So, Holly Jolly and this one. Oh, okay, so back to it. So we want to make sure that we're aligning the holes for the ornament and the tag and not covering up too much of the stamped stuff, because, you know, that's why we stamped it. So there. Pretty. Okay, one tag done. Filled with joy, and we have this one. Jeez. So now that one I have just a smidge of the dimensional hanging out. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a piece of Scotch tape on that. Not a big deal at all, but I just don't want it to get stuck on something. So there's that. Merry Christmas in pink with this ornament. From Santa, this ornament. Sending lots of cheer with this ornament. Oh, that one didn't hang out. Good work. Two from with this ornament. Sending lots of cheer with this ornament. And through the process of elimination, dare I say, filled with joy goes with this ornament. Uh-oh, we got cat visitors again. Boom! It's beautiful. Okay, now all we have to do is pin them to the stockings, and I think we're done. All the stockings are the same, so there's no rhyme or reason here. Open the pin, stick it through, and then I presume we're just going through the stocking. I don't think there's anything special about it. No. It's so cute. All right, let's do it. Now, I forgot about the fact that I make an alternative every time. And I'm using all of the supplies. But, hi kitty, we do have one complete extra ornament and 3 incomplete extra ornaments. So I am going to try to be creative with that and a cat. This is entertainment at its finest. Hello? What are you trying to do here? Ooh. I poked myself a couple times, so I'm trying to be more careful. So, if stockings aren't your thing, of course, you can absolutely take these tags and use them on presents. You can take the tags and use them as the focal image on a card. I am guessing you could use bits and pieces of this for texture on a card. Or you could just donate them if you really don't like them. But there you have it. We have 8 stockings with tags. Beautiful. What do you think? I like them way more than I was expecting to. So I'm gonna say I was a little bit of a Debbie Downer at first. But they're really pretty in person, and they're high quality. Like, the fabric is really nice. So I'm gonna pull them off to the side. And as promised, we're gonna come up with something to do with these extra ornaments. So the colors in, oh, here they all are. The colors in the ornaments are Shaded Spruce, Flirty Flamingo, Poppy Parade, and Pool Party. So that's gonna be my color palette. So let's see here. I think I'm gonna make like a bunching of ornaments. And I'm gonna hang them. Let's see here. What do we have for stamps? I'm gonna take the plunge and just start cutting things. That is how we do it. So first up is gonna be Poppy Parade. I'm calling it a Poppy Parade card. This is the Poppy Parade that I have. Oh, here's a little more. Nope, that's real red. Okay, so I'm going to break a cardinal rule in stamping, and I'm just going to make a card front. So I think this is a card front. Yep. So why I say that's breaking a cardinal rule is because there is like a 0% chance that this ends up being a card. Because we all get busy and then we don't finish them. But I briefly for a moment considered making a square card, but I didn't want to do that. I don't like square cards because then you have to make a square envelope, and square postage is more expensive than normal postage. Now granted, you could just put a square card in a normal envelope and then you probably don't have that issue, but that's besides the point. Okay, and then I'm going to put a very vanilla matte and then Shaded Spruce, no Pool Party. maybe do pool party. Because I don't want it to just be too traditionally Christmas by doing it red and green. Even though they're off hue, still feel like I'm gonna go with the pool party. We'll see. Okay, now I need to trim it down. Okay, that's gonna be in the middle. I can only use 3 ornaments. That's my rule. There's no real rule. That's just... I'm struggling because I could definitely use one more of those golden toppers and I don't have it. Because I don't want them to look too bunchy. I did like this though. Alright, I should say I didn't mind this. I think this is close enough to a good thing that I'm going to start gluing things down. Without totally committing to it. So this is what we call paper conservation if you've never been a part of that. When you need something die cut, you can just cut it out of a mat and then no one's ever going to know that that whole chunk was never there. So I think I'm going to stamp in shaded spruce. I think it's going to lay out something like this. Oh my goodness. The cat is behind me and it's just scared the living daylights out of me. Again, I just need to start committing to things. So bear with me. Sending lots of cheer. Okay. Do not mind me. I just ran away for a hot second. I grabbed a couple ribbon varieties. I think the gold twisted thread is going to be my go-to. Couple other options if you don't have gold twisted thread, well, anything you have. The gold trim, it's about 1/8 of an inch or so, or the linen thread, all would work. Where do you think this thing starts? Okay, pause for a second. Okay, so this is actually somebody's, and I don't want to use somebody's something. I just found what I needed. Oh my goodness. Let me let Chris know. Okay, she was gonna come out and save me. Okay, so let's do this. I'm really excited. I have a good idea. I think. I have what I think is a good idea. So I'm gonna stick down. I need to start committing to where things are going. This cat is going a little crazy. So I'm gonna stick that one down. Huh? I just found it. If you didn't see your text.
Oh, didn't. But Bigger Tigger has one here for you too.
Aw, thank you, cutie pie. Where's the kitty?
Oh, okay, one more time.
I've been having cat company today.
Yay, Bigger Tigger helped.
And then that one
Honey
has been enjoying the water and the little receptacle. Oh, there's a dauber in the sink. That's what she's playing with.
That's what she's playing with.
Oh my goodness, these kitties. They are so funny.
All right,
Okay.
well, now you have two.
Now it's gonna turn out really great.
Perfect. Okay.
I'm excited. I have an idea. I have a vision.
Perfect. That's what it's all about.
It's happening.
Okay.
Oh, there's a train. Okay, so we are going to, I know I just glued this down, but I'm going to stick a little piece of this thread under. And then I'm going to trim it. I'm not going to fold it over yet because I'm going to wait until I have all of them. That one's going to go there-ish. I'm envisioning it something like this. So I'm going to glue this one down for good measure. Oh, and before I do that, I should stick the twine under.
The cards are...
The cards?
Can I take them? They're buried.
Correct.
Thank you.
They are buried.
Thank you. Did you like them?
Yes, they did.
Good.
Okay, let's trim this. And then last but not least is the one that we put the dimensionals behind. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick this through. Oh, let's see here. I do not want it going down, so I'm I'm going to put it through. Okay. Thinking out loud, guys. Okay. Now I'm going to flip it over and tape all of these tails down. And you want them to be going north to south as best as possible. Okay, so yes, there is one ornament head that is exposed, which I don't love. I guess you can see a little bit of that one too, but it is what it is. Now I'm gonna make a little bow. Maybe. Oh, here's the bow maker. Man, and I was thinking of putting it on this one, but I think I'm gonna put it on that one instead. I'm gonna make a double bow, maybe a triple bow. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I know I just professed how much I don't necessarily like glue dots, but glue dots do have a place and a purpose, and right now is that place and purpose. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep them this long, but I'm gonna shape them a little bit. Here, let's go like this. So my original idea was that I was going to draw these ornament hanger lines with shaded spruce, but I changed my mind real fast on that. Okay, so let's grab a glue dot. Put it right on the center of the bow, and then I'm gonna put that, oh, that finishes that off so well. Huh! I love it. Do I have something thinner? That is not thinner. I wish I had like a dowel. Not something readily accessible at a craft station. I just want to try to curl this. I don't know. Oh, paintbrush. That might be skinnier. I don't know if it's going to curl, but I'm going to try. Oh, it's cute. Okay, so it stayed for 4 seconds. So totally not necessary because it's not going to stay, but it is still very cute. Okay, so now we got that. I also have a little bit of a cranky tail. It's not staying where it's supposed to. So I don't know if this is a normal thing or not, but I'm going to put a dab of glue so that it doesn't loosen. I also want to pull this one a little tighter. My bow is acting up, guys. It's a little bit of a mind of its own. I also need Stella. What on earth was I thinking? Okay, let's put this back where it belongs, which I don't know where that is. Oh, look at that. Got lots of things going on. You guys get to see the beautiful, like, pulled together scene. It's kind of chaos. I've made a big mess. Okay, let's... Oh. I was going to daub along the edges to make it feel like it was maybe going up to a tree, like hanging from an evergreen. I didn't do that, and that's okay. All right, so then let's bring some Stella in. I think I'm just going to Stella over, okay, this Stella is pretty out of commission. I don't think I can get any more out of her. Nope, she's done. Sorry, Stella. Do we have another Stella on hand? I think Stella just wasn't meant to be. Ooh, I feel like I would have really liked Stella stippling. But it wasn't meant to be. All right, should I give it one shot? I can hear it, but she's dry. Okay, so Stella potentially could have livened this up a smidge, but that's okay. I'm gonna flip this over and we're gonna pop this guy up. Okay. And I definitely need to put some in the middle so she doesn't sag. So let's do that. And that. Oh goodness, there was wet glue on that bow. We're just making a sloppy mess tonight, I guess. All right, so which ones? Oh goodness. There! Besides the crazy tails, which I plan on whipping into shape once the glue dries. I like it. And then, seeing as how we just have one ornament left, I'd probably put this on the inside, just to dress up the inside. But there we have it. There's a card that you can make with the extras that come with the kit. And, or, if you don't love the stockings, you can utilize the pieces in a similar fashion to make some cards out of the kit. So, what do you think? Let's fill up our space with some creativity. Okay, just getting all of the extras out of the way so I have some space here. Like I said earlier, there are some available. So if you did not get your hands on a kit, just reach out. We do have some that could be purchased. We made 8 stockings and 1 card from this month's Paper Pumpkin Kit. What do you think? Like I said, I like it a lot more than I was expecting. Very good material, very pretty design. I am a fan. If you missed the beginning, please check out, I showcased a bunch of different cards for some upcoming classes. So check the replay. In the first 5 or so minutes, I went through a bunch of stuff. And if not, thank you so much for tuning in. I had a great time with you tonight. Definitely put me in the Christmas spirit. I'm halfway done decorating my tree. The boys lost interest, and it was way past bedtime. So we gave up on that last night, and I intend to finish that probably not tonight, but maybe over Thanksgiving. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have not yet, please give this video a like and or share it to anyone, to all the interwebs, so that we can share this love of crafting with anyone who may be interested. On that note, sending lots of sunshine, love, and big hugs your way.